People out there, and it is an early one. I've decided to start waking up early in the day, and that's about when I'll be casting. So most of these people I used to, talk to on a regular basis will probably have to see me on YouTube. This week, we are doing Heart of the Swarm, or not Heart of the Swarm, Heroes of the Storm. Why would they make two games that are HOTS? That's terrible. People are seriously, I think we should be up in arms about that, but that's not the point. The point is, most of this week I'll be playing Heroes of the Swarm because I got into the beta. I bought it, but I bought it for less money than you should, and I'll tell you how to do that tomorrow. Right now, though, we're playing Hearthstone because Heroes of the Swarm is still installing. So we're just going to jump right into it. I'm going to show you guys my Paladin deck real quick. One thing you should know is I play a free-to-play account, and I haven't been all that diligent about it. So all the cards that I have are cards that I've never paid a cent for, which is one reason why my decks kind of suck. And the other reason I'm not that good is I jump to conclusions way too quickly. So this is my deck. There are... So the idea of this deck is that I play a lot of stupid, cheap stuff that sometimes lives, sometimes doesn't live, and then I just murder people. Which is also my strategy when it comes to Magic, to be perfectly honest with you guys. I play red-white as often as possible, and if I can beat somebody on turn 3 is my standard deck can do 25 first strike trample damage on turn 4. Pretty consistently. But that's aside from the point. The point is, which actually now sucks because that's Magic. We're not talking Magic this morning. This morning we are talking Hearthstone, and so this is my Hearthstone deck. The big idea of this deck is to throw down stuff like this Argent Squire, the Argent Protector, which does similar thing for us, and then to put Blessing Kings on it and pound them with 6 damage as early as possible, as long as possible. When we run out of cards, we say, alright, cool, we're gonna Divine Favor and draw up to as many cards as our opponent has. And if we're up against Zoo, we can do some Consecration. You always need Consecration. This deck, it has Leroy Jenkins in it because it is that old, not because Leroy Jenkins actually has some incredible value here. This deck is a deck I built forever ago, and it still works. I still win with it pretty consistently. I wouldn't say this is a million wins deck by any means. This isn't a legendary deck, but this is a stinking good deck, and this is a deck that I built, and that's probably more important to me than anything else. Did just get a shielded mini bot recently, and I actually want to switch that in for something. We're gonna pull out. I want something else in the 2 slot for it, actually. No, the 2 slot's looking pretty stacked. I guess we can pull Bluegill Warrior for it. This deck is about speed, but Bluegill Warrior kind of sucks. Cool. Let's see what else we got recently. Target dummy. Wow. Have they printed a worse card? The answer is yes. The answer is Wisp, actually. Noyotron. That might be a nice card. I might change this thing so it's a little bit more Divine Shield focused, but wait, what's that? Yeah, Divine Shield. I might not. Who knows? Another terrible card. This Ogre Brute is incredible in the right circumstance. 2 Tinkertown Technicians. 3 Nullifiers. So, my other theory on Hearthstone is you don't disenchant cards until they run a patch out. And they haven't run a patch for any Goblins versus Gnomes cards recently. So I haven't disenchanted yet, and that's why I have 3 arcane nullifiers, and I'll probably have like 15 by the time I get around to it. Nah, 15's a huge exaggeration. I don't know, I'm absurd with exaggerations. But not when I say this deck is actually really good. I really enjoy this deck.
I will fight with honor.
Okay. And the other rule of the deck is we clear big stuff. And in this deck, Shattered Sun Cleric is actually big stuff. Okay, we got one of our bluegills, we got an Argent Squire, we're set. We can rock this guy. Here's an Argent Squire. Why did it do that? Wonderful. Boom. Take him out. Here ends that as wimpy little pre-straw card. I Abusive Sergeant it, kill it. Does nothing, so instead I do the same amount of damage, but leave an extra guy on the board. I told you guys I have a problem where I make decisions too quickly, right? You know, I actually probably should have pulled this Mad Bomber.
Like to play with fire?
Yeah, about playing with fire. Dang, son. Dang, son. Well, I think we're gonna Mad Bomber and hope here.
Wanna blow something up?
That's pretty statistically unlikely, actually. That was a bad move, by the way. Don't do that. But it was, I think it was my best move still. But it was a bad move. Mind Vision. Does that mean he just got an Abusive Sergeant? Oh man, he has so many cards. Is it worth it at this point?
Get in there and fight, maggot! Reporting for duty. Job done.
Yeah, he has 7? I actually would have drawn quite a bit. Maybe I should have pulled the Divine Favor. I'll wait until Consecration is actually worthwhile, though. Oh, you got a Consecration from me. Can I just go ahead and say, balls?
Ready to ride. Reporting for duty. Job done.
See how he's like cleared us and like kind of dominated us, and we're still on top? That's what I like about this deck. Even though he's basically just killing us hardcore, we're in good shape. I don't care. See how little I care? Watch how little I care.
I feel icky.
That's how little I care. Straight up how little I care.
Job's done. Reporting for duty.
Pay 3, draw 4 cards is amazing, right? I mean, that's really good.
Let me change your mind.
Let me change your mind. Shush. Nobody wants to hear it.
To battle.
Okay, I just did math really quick to make sure I can afford this move. Told you that's statistically unlikely, right? Yeah, it's like way statistically unlikely. But his option is to trade a...
is my shield.
that kind of sucks. We're gonna Avenging Wrath him though and get something good out of it. Actually, we're going to silence this first, because that's an extra damage to get. I'm gonna put this guy here, and then we're going to Avenging Wrath, so we get both and as much damage on him as possible.
No.
Man. Yes, we rock. We kind of rock hard. Let's see. Maybe I should have done it with the Blood Knight, but then I wouldn't have been able to Avenging Wrath this turn. Thought Steal, keep him drawn up.
Reporting for
You
duty.
must cleanse the Sunwell.
For justice. Job's done.
This deck is just fun. I mean, like, I have lethal on the board. Literally can kill him next turn with no change to the board. And while I expect a move like that, I still have things like Consecration in my hand. So I can do 2 damage to everything. And I can throw this puppy down. No, I really don't want to do that. That would be dumb. That'd be straight up dumb. We'll do this 3 mana instead. And then we'll draw as many cards as our opponent has. I mean, look at how bad this looks for him right now. I literally just drew another large set of damage. I can Leroy Jenkins him next turn. And everybody thought Leroy Jenkins was out of style. Leroy never goes out of style. Leroy for life, man. So much Leroy. So I'm in Mountain Standard Time right now. It's about 6:30 in the morning. It's a little bit early for casting. This is so great because he actually has to trade one of his Chillwind Yetis. Not Chillwind. Is that what they are? Yeah, Chillwind Yeti for my hero power and a card that costs 1. Shadow form. Okay, that's good for us. Alright. Do we have to kill him this turn to make this happen? I think we get him this turn. Wait, 8-4. Hold on. Do I have to do it that way? Hold on, guys. Hold on. I think I have to Avenging Wrath no matter what. Because it's the only possibility that I live until next turn. Wow, that could not have been worse. That literally could not have been any worse than that. Okay, he still has 1, 2, 3, 4. He has exactly 11. Gosh dang it.
For justice. Job's done.
Means he has us, guys. He beat us. Which stinks because we had him. Dang it. Alright, well. For some reason when I stream this game, I suck. I promise I'm really not that bad when I play alone. I actually wonder... No, that would be absurd. And unjust. Sweet moves though, right? Sweet deck. It's pretty fun. Pretty cool.
Uther versus Valera.
Watch your back.
I will fight with honor.
This is a turn 3 card. I have all those 2-drops we talked about before. Hello, 2-drop. See what I mean? Do you see what I mean? Clearly, you must see what I mean. Holy crud. We are so good. I'm gonna throw down the Shielded Mini Bot instead because his hero power is remove my hero power.
Shields up. Red alert.
And then I'm gonna double Abusive Sergeant this puppy next turn. Actually, maybe I'll just single it and hero power, because that's more mana efficient. Oh, please pull that Divine Shield off. No. No, it wouldn't be that easy, would it?
Get in there and fight, maggot! Get in there and fight, maggot!
I just couldn't resist doing 9 damage during this turn. And then next turn I Blessing of Kings one of my guys. This cannot look good on the other side of the table. He of course does have a lot of cards and a lot of options.
I wonder.
It's probably Shiv or Backstab. Shiv and then Backstab. 2 cards to get rid of 2 cards. That's just fine with me. Eviscerate. Wow. You guys, we rock. We just got an Eviscerate out of his hand. I feel really good about that, actually.
Sever my wrath!
Boom. Take that. This dude's already below half health.
Tazdingo!
Yes. Alright. Cool, cool. It's our turn, right? Where I get to, like, trade for his Tazdingo.
Reporting for duty.
Man, this deck rocks. Because I get to Avenging Wrath next turn. Which, if he just trades into me, kills him. Yep. If he drops something 3 health or less, we kill him. He's dead. Ding dong, the Wicked Witch is dead. Now the question is, do we kill him with Leroy or do we kill him with... Well, it's not really a question. Kill people with Leroy when at all possible. Good morning! Good morning, Hearthstone. I'm here to murder you. Good morning. And this deck works so well when it works. When it doesn't work as well. No, actually, it rarely doesn't work, and that's the point.
Uther versus Rexa.
Wow, that was a weird little bit of lag.
Let the hunt begin. I will fight with honor.
Alright. Take out the Avenging Wrath. Give me Divine Shield all day long. Especially against a hunter. I just really hope we draw
The light.
what is it? The Scarlet Crusader, the one that takes all the Divine Shields and turns them into +3/+3. That would be such a sweet turn 3. Turn 3 9/9. Ah, I mean that's legendary, right? Legend, wait for a dairy sauce.
Shields up.
I
Red
fight.
alert.
Oh, I really hope we draw it next turn. If we don't, we just create a guy and keep smacking it. We didn't get it. It's unfortunate.
I fight.
Okay,
Reporting
There
for
we go.
duty.
Weapons ready.
which means we're holding even with them. Oh yeah, and we have board control. BT dub. He gets to pull a Divine Shield off. Remove a 1/1 for, you know, the cost of his guy. Or take, like, get me to take some damage. Probably means he has Explosive Trap next turn. That's my vote, at least. Let's go ahead and...
To battle.
I fight.
Weapons ready.
He also could have the ice one, and if he does, that would just be so bad for him. You guys see why I love this deck? This deck's awesome. This deck rocks the socks off of most decks. And it's such an old style that people just simply aren't expecting it.
The battle!
Actually, I should have attacked with the Argent Squire. Doesn't matter. Same effect either way.
Ready to ride.
Weapons ready.
Okay, come on.
Reporting for duty.
Look at that. Turn 5. A hunter with 8 life. What is this? You guys may say this is because I'm, ranked 21. But it's not, I promise. We just barely reset. Oh. Well, sorry about that. Except I'm not that rude. In-game.
Well played.
I am that rude though, so. Hooray, we won another game. Alright, we should really show off this game like later in the season when it looks, better against other people of equal rank with us as opposed to, the beginning of the season when everybody's like, okay, find my rank again. And they try to do the stars to balance that a little bit, but I'm, I'm working people right now. I don't know.
Uther
Whatever.
versus Gul'dan. Your soul shall be mine. I will fight with honor.
Okay. I want the shielded mini-bot. And I think that's it. I can turn 1 Mad Bomber, turn 2 shielded mini-bot, which is great against Warlock.
I
Oh yeah.
ready.
No dice, we're Mad Bombering that punk. This is of course a little bit of a gamble, but
Wanna blow something up?
this deck is pretty good. Okay, we got it. We do not have to worry about the gamble. That card back is sweet. Yeah. Let's do Murad here. Okay, we're good. Alright. Well, that's not what I was hoping for.
Shields up. Red alert.
I'm gonna let him make decisions. Which hopefully doesn't come back to eat me alive. And hopefully we draw our Eats Divine Shields for Breakfast card. That'd be a sweet turn 3. He'll probably trade the shield for the shield, though. That'd be my guess. No, he traded the shield for 1 damage. Mortal Coil? Mortal Coil. Well, let me click on things. That's what we do when we're out of commentary, right? Boom! Shatter all the glass out of that church-like building. I haven't been able to get it to break off recently.
Reporting for duty.
I actually don't think
Weapons
I'll
ready.
use that right now. And then he's like, Hellfire, and I'm like, what? You're gonna Hellfire this early? Oh, you don't know my deck, do you? If he's handlocked, this would be really weird, because he's played a lot of rushy cards. Okay, what is this? Huh. Evidently I broke it. And not like I broke this stuff. Okay. That's one. Show me two. Are you gonna demon fire it? You gonna demon fire my guy? Okay.
Still sailing.
One more left. That's it? That's all you got for me?
The
I'm
light
disappointed,
protects
sir.
me.
Reporting for duty.
Just gonna create an army of 1/1s. You're up against the Zoo Pally, bud. That hasn't existed for a while, has it? This is probably our last game for the morning. We are going to be doing Heroes of the Swarm for the rest of the week, though, and that's going to be wonderful. I'm going to really appreciate playing Heroes of the Storm. It'll be very fun. I'll enjoy it. It'll be good. Basically, every possible way I can say, yeah, it's going to be good. No, I've got lots more ways to say that. It's unimportant.
Lead you to master.
Alright, Fuegan. Whatever, brah. Whatever floats your boat, sir. Sweet. Does that mean we just killed Fuegan for, like, nothing? Hold on. Yep, I think Fuegan... No. I'm gonna have to trade one guy for Fuegan. Is that how that works? If I do that...
I fight.
To battle.
One guy for Fuegan? That's not bad. Because that dude's like the health monster. Literally a monster. Now, my hand right now is not very helpful to my cause. Is that for Dark Bomb? I don't understand this deck, actually. Implosion. Okay. Alright. Guess he wants to get, arrowed. That stinks, though, because now we're down in initiative. But it does mean that I get to do 7 damage to his face next turn. And that's nice. A 7/5 with charge for 7. In 2 cards. Actually, that's kind of a crappy deal. Blessing of Kings is nice when you throw it on a little guy. Yeah, like I'm an Alder Peacekeeper that.
Ready to ride. Reporting for duty. My steel.
Yeah, Maxna actually slowed me down a lot more than I would have expected. I didn't think Maxna was gonna do that much damage to me, to be perfectly honest.
Some steel fun. Death does not scare me.
Wow. Wait, seriously? Wow. Okay. Shh, quiet, please. And Kings. Alright. Well, that'll get a little guy out of our deck for us. And he'll lose Maxna to it. Or he'll probably lose the Sludge Belcher to it, let's be honest.
I wonder.
I don't know what this guy's playing at, honestly. This is like the most cobbled together deck feeling ever. I mean, most of these cards are good. Maybe not the Death Lord,
So many possibilities.
but most of them are pretty good. Oh goodness. We're going to get, what is his name, Thaddeus? Thaddeus is going to happen. Dang, son.
Well played.
Thank you. Almost out of time.
Follow the rule.
That's kind of a necessity. I'm also thinking this is a necessity. This.
Reporting for duty.
Should I have saved that? I probably should have saved that for Thaddeus, huh? I should have saved it for Thaddeus. Because what I don't know. I actually have never seen Thaddeus.
I wonder.
That's fun. I didn't know this. That ability there that he has. I can't mouse over the card. Is called Stand Down when it changes his attack to 1. So as cobbled together and crappy as this deck is feeling, it's actually shut me down up to this point.
I'm ready. I'm not ready.
And yeah, he trades for Thaddeus.
Save me. Now you feel pain.
Yep. Definitely Thaddeus. Alright. What do we do about Thaddeus? Do we just... I think we just leave the game, to be perfectly honest.
The victory.
Well played.
Really should have saved my Alder Peacekeeper for Thaddeus. If I had done that, we'd have a chance. But this deck just beat me, and that's okay. We said one more, didn't we? I've always been bad at the one more game. Well, let's see. Yeah, let's make it for today. Thanks so much for watching, guys. It was good having